began quietly, the way all great stories do. No announcement, no red carpet reveal, just a handful of pictures scattered across Instagram. Each one simple, ordinary, until fans began to look closer. A reflection in a window. A coffee cup placed at the same café, the same table, only days apart. A caption about new beginnings posted by LeeMinHo, followed soon after by Song Hye Kyo's line. Sometimes, the heart finds home in silence. It didn't take long for the internet to notice. Because this wasn't coincidence. It was pattern. Hold on tight, K-drama family, because this journey is only just beginning. The world of your favorite celebrities is unfolding before your eyes, and every moment is more breathtaking than the last. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now, because trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. The revelations, the emotions, the moments that will change everything. And in the world of K-entertainment, where every move is calculated and every post is decoded like a mystery, these quiet hints lit the fuse to one of the biggest questions of the year. Are LeeMinHo and Song Hye Kyo secretly in love? The rumors that wouldn't die. It all started months after both stars had gone their separate ways. LeeMinHo busy with international projects, and Song Hye Kyo stepping back into the spotlight after her emotional return to television. They had never shared a drama, never appeared on screen together. And yet every time one posted, the other seemed to echo. A photo of LeeMinHo standing under cherry blossoms in Tokyo, sunlight soft against his profile. Days later, Hye Kyo uploaded a picture from the same city, the same pink petals falling around her. Coincidence? Maybe. But fans weren't convinced. Soon, hashtags flooded social media. Hashtag LeeMinHo Lovestagram. Hashtag the silent couple. Hashtag spring for two. Behind the photos, insiders began whispering that the two had met at a private brand event in Seoul, a luxury campaign shoot that brought together Korea's biggest icons. One stylist who attended claimed, they didn't talk much, but the way they looked at each other was different. Gentle. Familiar. Since then, their teams have remained silent, neither confirming nor denying the rumors. But silence, in this industry, often speaks louder than words. And fans know it, because every new coincidence, a matching bracelet, a similar view from a hotel window, the same golden retriever in the background, only strengthens the theory that something deeper is unfolding away from the public eye. The Lovestagram theory. Experts in K-pop culture call it the Lovestagram effect, when celebrity couples subtly communicate through social media long before making anything official. A quote here. A song lyric there. A photo posted within minutes of the other's upload. To casual viewers, it's nothing. But to those who follow every detail, it's a digital love letter written in plain sight. And if you scroll carefully, you'll see it. The way LeeMinHo's captions shifted from adventurous and bold to calm, poetic and reflective, mirroring the exact tone of Song Hye Kyo's feed. Even the filters, once bright and cinematic, began to soften, using the same warm pastel tone she's known for. It was as if their worlds had begun to blend, frame by frame. Private meetings or pure imagination. Then came the airport photos. LeeMinHo spotted at Incheon, quiet, hoodie pulled low. Just hours later, Song Hye Kyo landed in Milan for a brand event under the same agency partnership. Different destinations, or the same secret itinerary. Fans zoomed in, slowed down, and compared timestamps. One thing stood out: their bracelets. Identical. Subtle. Silver. And when questioned by the media, both smiled politely and brushed it off. Just a gift from a friend, LeeMinHo said. A design I've liked for years, Song Hye Kyo replied. But the public wasn't buying it. Because love, as they say, has a way of leaving fingerprints, no matter how carefully you try to hide them. The energy between them. When they finally appeared in the same room, at a luxury gala in Seoul, the air shifted. They didn't stand together. They didn't exchange a word on camera. But when the footage aired later that night, fans noticed everything. The glances, the slight smile, the warmth in their eyes that lingered longer than polite formality allows. It was a moment of unspoken electricity, the kind that even years of acting can't fake. It's like they exist in their own frequency, one commentator said. Not loud, not public, just quietly aligned. Past heartbreaks, new beginnings. Both LeeMinHo and Song Hye Kyo have known heartbreak under the world's spotlight. Both have learned that love, when made public too soon, can become a battlefield. Perhaps that's why they've chosen silence this time. Not denial, not confirmation, just peace. Song Hye Kyo, once asked about love in an interview, said softly, "At this point in my life, love doesn't need to be loud. It just needs to be real." And LeeMinHo, in a recent fan meet, shared, "Happiness doesn't always need to be shared with the world. Sometimes it's enough that one person knows your truth." Together, those words painted a picture far clearer than any Lovestagram ever could. The world watches quietly. Now fans wait, not for a statement, but for the next hint. Will it be a shared sunset photo? A similar caption? Or maybe a quiet appearance side by side when they're finally ready? Until then, the speculation continues. Because in a world obsessed with proof, the beauty of this rumored romance lies in what it doesn't say. No drama.
No spectacle.
Just two souls possibly finding each other, quietly, gently, behind the glow of the screen. The clip that shook social media. It began with a fan video, grainy, shaky, filmed from across the street. At first, no one believed it. But then the zoomed-in version surfaced. A man in a dark coat, face half covered by a mask, holding the door open. A woman followed, her hair loose, her steps graceful, her hand brushing his as she passed. They didn't speak. They didn't look around. They simply moved together, quietly, comfortably, like two people used to being near each other. And in the silence of that short clip, the internet found its loudest evidence yet. The aftermath. Within minutes, hashtags exploded. Hashtag LeeMinHo dinner date. Hashtag Lovestagram confirmed. Hashtag Midnight in Seoul. Millions of fans replayed the same 10-second footage, analyzing every frame, every gesture, every glance. Some argued it was coincidence, two celebrities meeting for business. But others weren't so sure. It wasn't a handshake kind of dinner, one witness told an entertainment outlet. They were laughing, leaning close, sharing something private. It looked personal. Even the staff reportedly signed non-disclosure agreements, a move reserved for high-profile couples wanting absolute privacy. The body language that said everything. Psychologists were invited to analyze the clip on entertainment talk shows. And their breakdown was fascinating. Notice his hand placement, one expert explained. When LeeMinHo guides her through the door, it's protective, intimate, but respectful. It's not the gesture of a colleague. It's the gesture of someone who cares deeply. And her reaction, another added, is one of trust. Song Hye Kyo rarely lets her guard down in public, yet here, you see a softness in her expression. That kind of comfort doesn't come from friendship alone. It wasn't just about the visuals, it was the energy. That invisible, magnetic connection that no rumor can fabricate. Silence from both agencies. When pressed for comment, both LeeMinHo's and Song Hye Kyo's representatives responded the same way. We do not comment on our artists' personal lives. A familiar line, one designed to end speculation. But this time, it did the opposite. Because to fans, silence wasn't denial. It was confirmation wrapped in professionalism. The future they won't admit, yet. Now, weeks after the viral footage, the world waits. Will they confirm? Will they appear together? Or will they continue this delicate dance of affection hidden beneath layers of subtlety and grace? Whatever the answer, one thing is certain. LeeMinHo and Song Hye Kyo have reignited something rare in modern fame, mystery. A love story that doesn't scream for attention. A connection that doesn't beg to be understood. Just two hearts moving quietly, powerfully, in sync. In an age where every emotion is broadcast and every secret sold, maybe, just maybe, what we're witnessing isn't secrecy at all. Maybe it's respect. Maybe it's love that knows its worth. Love that doesn't need validation. Because some stories don't unfold in front of cameras. They grow in the quiet, between two people who understand that the most beautiful moments are often the ones the world never fully sees. And perhaps that's exactly what makes this one unforgettable.